Good afternoon. Right, I've got to make my new peg bag because my last one's just collapsed on me, this poor thing. Yeah, I made this. It's all my pegs. Oh gosh, I was trying to think how old it was. It must be about 7 or 8 years old, but as you can see, I only made it out of cotton. It was poorly made, I'll be honest with you. It was quickly thrown together. But as you can probably see, it's a cat. Okay? You look that way. Can't get it in the other way. So what I've done is inside was a cut down adult's coat hanger. All right, so I took it out of there and I'm going to reuse it for the other one because there's absolutely nothing wrong with this, and it's solid, this coat hanger, so that's all good. You can use the wooden ones if you like, but this, instead of chucking it away, I'll just reuse it. So that's what I'm going to do. So size wise, he was about the right size, this one. So all I did was I've gone for black denim this time. It's not quite as long, but it's about right for size. Okay. Right, let me shift this out of the way. I was trying to think how to show you this actually, and because the trouble is a lot of it's sewing, so right, before I go into what I'll lay that there because otherwise it freaks out the camera. I follow a company, a Facebook company called, where's it gone? Twig Tale, hold on. Oh, right, they're called Twig Tale, and have they got a, so it's Twig Tale. They make the most beautiful patterns basically, and it's all about recycling. It's all about reusing old blankets for kids' coats and things like that. Okay, they're on Facebook, and obviously they have, I'm just trying to see if I've got something with their website on it. But you buy, this is a freebie by the way. Okay. Yeah, you obviously buy the patterns. Come on, you must have your website on there somewhere, people. As I say, they've got a very lively group on Facebook. It's not on there at all. I'm sure if you just search Twig and Tail, you will find them. I obviously have downloaded these patterns, paid for them, downloaded. The cat that I'm making is based on their hot water bottle cover. Sorry, I'll get there in a second. Which is these things. I'll lay it that way and you can see it then. Yeah, and they do all sorts of beautiful, I mean, they're just, I love these things. Oh, they're so sweet. So I did think about doing a fawn, which is this one, and I thought a fox, but and then the bear. Oh, I just didn't know what to do, I'll be honest with you. So in the end, I just decided to stick with the cat like I had before, and I can't get it in any other way. I'll have to let it sideways. Sorry. Let me see what he looks like that way. So there he is anyway. So to keep it simple, I got the size that I wanted and the shape at the top just by chalking around the coat hanger. Okay, so that's the shape of the top that I need. Cut out 2 pieces, front and back. The front one, I've laid out my cat. He looks a bit odd because obviously he needs his eyeballs, which I've got animal ones, so when he's got his eyeballs in, he'll look fine. Die cut nose. I just sort of did almond shapes for the eyes. This, I just kind of decided what size face I wanted, I'll be honest with you. Folded a piece, where is it? Hold on. Folded a piece of paper in half. Drew roughly what sort of shape I wanted. It's that way. No, it's not. It's that way. Drew roughly what shape I wanted. Obviously, cut it out. Opened it up. Kind of worked out where I wanted the features. And here we are. Alright, so ears, again, just free drew them. No specific size. That pattern does have ears. If you really sort of get stuck, you can obviously buy that pattern for the hot water bottle covers and use that. So that's the face. Heart die for the nose. I say eyeballs will go on last thing, because I'll put them right through and put them on the inside, but they're the safety eyeballs. Looks a bit odd, that, doesn't it? All right, let's put that there. Let's see if I can get the rest of it in. Goes the bell. So the bottom half, now I have made a mistake, let me point it out to you. I shouldn't have cut this right in half, because I only needed to cut it to about there, really. It's just big enough to get your hand in. But yeah, I'll make it look good. I'm gonna bind it with some red fabric, so I'll bind the edges, because it is denim and it will fray. So once I've bound both edges, I'll just stitch together here a little bit and just close that gap. And then, so as I say, it's a lot of it is, I can't really show you because it's just going to be stitching on the machine. So I've got these paws, and I'll put in some, I was going to say some fingers, but you know what I mean. Yeah, so it's just stitching. I don't know, it's a bit boring. So I've got a big bell. I thought that would be fun to put on as a cat bell. Don't know. Yeah, I can't think of any other things I need to tell you. I mean, you know, obviously you can just do it plain. You do not have to do it that way, this way at all. I have a lot of pegs because I always hang out my washing. He is about 10.5 inches wide by, hold on, let's close the gap. What's that, 12 inches there. And then, like I say, get yourself a coat hanger, put it on your fabric, draw round. That's going to be my sewing line, and obviously you need to leave a hole for your hook to come out, but I'm hoping it's going to be really robust. I've done it in sort of orangey ginger colour just to sort of signify that I've got a cat that's ginger. It's sad, I know. I mean, obviously you could do it in any, if you've got a cat, just do it to your cat colours if you want, or not, whatever. So I think that's it really. I think that's about all I can show you apart from the finished product, because it is just going to be top stitching the face on, top stitching the eyes and the nose. The ears I'm going to leave loose. I've double-sided them, so I'm going to stitch around those, and then probably before I stitch the face on, stitch that slightly underneath there, and then sort of catch that in so that they're free to move. They'll be stitched on flat, a hole punched in there for the eyeballs to go through, to get those sticks through at the back. Paws again, just zigzag round, top stitch, stitch on the binding, take that through to the other side, just get that all pucker, and then stitch back to front, and it's done. And that's as simple and as quick as it can be. Again, you don't have to do a cat, you can do whatever you like. So I'm going to go away and stitch, and then I'll come back when it's done, and I'll let you know if there was any pitfalls. So this is very quick. I'll be back in a bit. It'll be a second for you, but it's probably going to be about half an hour, but I won't be long. Bye. Right, just pop in briefly. I've stitched on, as you can see, nose, eyes, ears. Yes, it's tatty. That's kind of what I wanted, so that's fine. The ears are independent, so I can move them out of the way when I stitch it. Sorry, forgot my words there. Yeah, so there we are. Sorry, I've just run upstairs. Just got the washing in. Yeah, so that's it really. Paws are on. Oh, I didn't do... Right, yeah, I'll stitch in some paws. I want to give you a hint on this. I don't know if you can see his mouth there. Let me give you a bit of an up close. See his mouth? That is actually a stitch on my machine. And at normal size, it's like that. But when I elongated it, it gave me that sort of curved smile. If that makes any sense. I always recommend you try those sort of stitches on a scrap piece of fabric first. Otherwise, because I was going to go straight in with that one, and that'd have been far too small. And it also helps you to line up. Like I wanted to line that up just under the nose. So if you've got a scrap piece, you can, you know, lay it on there, get your, yeah, and get it in the right place. So, right, so I'm going to stitch the paws, make the holes with my crocodile for where the eyes go in, and then I'm going to stitch the back to the front. And it should be nearly there. It has been a good half hour. It does take a while to do all this intricate stuff. You could get around that by using Bonder web and stuff like that, but I like to stitch them on anyway, because I do find that Bonder web will only last a certain time. You could use the red heat and bond, which is non-stitchable anyway, but boy does that stuff stick. So you could do that. Actually, you could fuse that onto the back of your pieces and then fuse that onto your peg bag, and you won't have to do top stitching. Well, you can't actually. It really is bad for your needles if you even try, I'll be honest with you. So I'm going to go and stitch. Back in a bit. I can get it to pause. Right, we're all stitched. See his face, look. Oh, let's see. Let's see if we succeeded in making a peg bag. Scissors, hold on a sec. Sorry, this is a bit disjointed, this, isn't it? I think the trouble is that it's so, you know, you need to customise it to what you need. I seem to have accumulated a lot of pegs in my life, but then, you know, I do use them a lot. You know, when you've done sort of like 2 loads, if you don't peg outside, you won't need a peg bag. But I'm not a lover of tumble-dried clothes, never have been. And, you know, it's not good for the planet. We've got a perfectly good drying machine out there. It's called the Wind and the Sun. And the clothes smell amazing. By all means, give them a quick whiz through the tumble dryer after they're dry, just to fluff them up. But if you iron, what's the point? Yeah. Iron. Yeah, it's been a long time since I did ironing clothes anyway. Let's just trim off some of these. I'm hoping I've cured where I did the bad cut on the opening by over stitching. I don't know, let's have a look. Here we go. Oh, and I free motioned the paws. They're not good, so no laughing, okay? Actually, it's the first time I've ever done it. I free motioned. I just dropped the feed dogs. I didn't put a free motion foot on. So it was like the needle was just there. Whew. It made you concentrate, that's for sure. Oh, this denim is so tough. It's brand new black denim. It's got a little bit of stretch in it, so I'm hoping it'll be fine, but not stretch too much. Come on, Kit Kat, turn yourself through. Just work your corners out. Right, hang on, I need to park my bottom. Bear with me. I'm getting a backache. Just shaping the bit where the coat hanger goes in. I think I've left enough of a gap. I'm not. You could put an eyelet in the top if you wanted to, punch a hole through. I didn't do it on. Did I do it on my last one? No, I just left a sewn sort of a hole basically, which is kind of what I've done here. I did back stitch where the hole is, I must admit, but yeah, you can certainly put an eyelet in there if you want to. It's you know, it can be as detailed as you want it to be, really. So let's get that all poked out. Let's hope the coat hanger fits. Oh, this could be fun. I'll put the hook in first. can find the gap. Where are you? There you are. Please fit. You won't see this video if it doesn't. Oh, it doesn't either. Right, okay, if you've sewn it a little bit too small, it shouldn't be. I gave it plenty of room. Might just mean that I need to push the denim out a bit. It's going in at a funny angle as well, which doesn't help. No, it's fine. That's really pushing it out now, so that's good. Yeah, it's really thick denim, so just need to make it fit. It fits, hurrah! If you've got a straight coat hanger, it does make life an awful lot easier. I did not have one, as you saw, so yeah, the paws aren't brilliant, but that's okay. Quite cute. Do I need a bell? Where's my bell? I suppose I could do it. It'll drive the cat and the birds mad, won't it? Oh, let's put his eyeballs in as well. What did I do with the packet with the backs? Oh, here we go, fun and games. Yeah, I've got the safety doodads somewhere. Oh, lordy, what did you do with those, Susan? Oh, God, I'll be back in a second. Hold on. I can't find the pause button. Come on. I truly am the bumbling crafter today. Right. Let's put your eyeballs in, pretty cat. I think it might change your personality completely then. So it's just a disc of white felt at the back there, and I've had these eyes forever, so let me know if you need any this size, because I've got a whole packet full. Oh yeah, see the way that changes that? So good. Oh, I like it now. I wasn't keen at first, but I do now. Oh, you're so pretty. I'm going to put a bell on you now. Put those in there, so I shall lose them. Somewhere here I've got fabric bows. There they are. That's what I'm thinking. Ills. White one, what do you reckon? Just looking, have I got any other colours? I want it below because I don't want it getting in the way. I should have put those the other way around, but never mind. I should have put that underneath there like that, but it's okay, it's done now. I'm not going to faff around with it. It's a peg bag at the end of the day. Right, okay, well, that's the only one I've got that is big enough. I'm not going to worry, because over time that will just naturally gape anyway, so that's why I'm not going to fuss with it. Right, let's put that on. My pin cushion here. I've got some 3-threaded needles somewhere. Have you? Okay, well, that's not long enough anyway. Sorry, I'm hoping I've got some scrappy bits here. Come on. I don't need to go into my box, do I? Yes, I do. Oh, God. Hang on, bear with me. As organised as ever. Yeah, make these in any design that you like. As I say, I was really contemplating doing a fox, and that's why I pulled out my twig and tail patterns, but I just sort of thought it through hard actually about you know, usability, because I don't use it every day, but it needs to be practical basically. So and I thought the fox's tail might get a bit raggedy, and then it was because let me show you the it was thinking how, you know, how you're going to get your pegs in and out. I did think that I could leave that open and you could get in that way, but I just thought this would gape horrendously after a while. So yeah, I just didn't yeah, I couldn't think how to make it work, to be honest with you. The cat works fine because I can get his head up there and have a natural sort of gap there. It's fine. It's a peg bag at the end of the day. So it's not it's just a bit of fun. Puts a smile on your face when you put the washing out. I don't expect this will last very long. It'll probably fall off after a while. The bell anyway. I don't leave it outside mine, but yeah, I mean that's a point. If you do leave yours out all year round, you might want to make it out of like a water resistant or a waterproof fabric. You can do all the stitching on it. I mean, obviously that'll affect the waterproofness, but you know, you might not mind. So there we are. Kind of in the middle, about there. Nope, don't get stuck in there. Belts and braces. Have I got? So again, I've had a little button I could stitch on there. Nope. Anything here? I would use that, but I've got another project in mind for that one. This one from Angela. Right, okay, fine. Let's not make a big deal out of it. You can't really see the thread anyway, so. Right, that's it. I'm calling it done. I'm going to put my pegs in. And that's it. We are finished. Good. Glad I got that done. I'm sorry, this was probably a really bad tutorial, but it was, yeah, if I took you over to the sewing machine, it'd be about 2 hours long, this video. And the cutting out, as I say, it's all very, you know, it's what you want in a... That is so cute. See what I mean? That's naturally gaping already. So let's put some pegs in and see how she looks. Now you can see my ratty old pegs, but they do the job. I've got all sorts. Oh, it's a lot. There's a lot of pegs there. I've got a load more downstairs. And I can say goodbye to my old Kit Kat over here. Oh, you've served me well. Look at the dirt in it. Oh, good grief. Shouldn't be showing that one on. Right, that's it. That's all the pegs up here that are in there anyway, so that actually works really well. That's fine. So it looks like his arms are, yeah, that works fine. There. Oh, very pleased with that. Turned out well. The bell will drive me insane. I have to come off, but right, goodbye old cat. That's it, all done. Yeah, any questions, just let me know. As I say, sorry, it's just one of those things that, you know, how much do you need to see apart from just me sat there sewing, which would be a bit boring. The face is completely up to you, you know, can do what you like with it really. I showed you the paper template that I used. Ears are ears. You can probably find designs like this free on Pinterest, you know, cat faces and things like that. I'm waffling, I'm going to go. I hope you enjoyed it, let me know. As I say, any questions, stick them in the comment box. I'm going to go play with my kitty cat. Bye.